It's 2020. I watched some anime. I'm gonna give my opinions on them. It's a very opinionated video, this one. Very opinionated. Opinions, not facts. They're opinions. Maybe you don't agree, but I will be rating my watching experience. Personally. My own. In my opinion. Let's go. Kaguya-samaを心せたい天才たちの恋愛すのzen, or Kaguya-sama Lovers War Season 2, baby!
It's Kaguya.
Started watching the second season, and my friend wanted me to read the manga, so here we are. I'm all caught up, and damn, bitch, you live like this? Oh, okay, sorry, I won't spoil anything. I'll just focus on this season, okay? This season is epic. It has fun with what it's adapting, and the way the directing and voice acting adds to things is epic. The comedy is epic, the directing is epic, and can you tell epic is just the word epic with a B that I thought of and latched onto for no good reason? Eizouken ni wa te wa dasu na, or keep your hands off Eizouken. Eizouken's just a really fun show that makes me happy to watch. It has a bunch of things that appeal to me specifically. I love Kanamori's teethy grin, I love Asakusa's gremlin face, I love Mizusaki's energetic voice, and I love Asakusa's old-timey way of talking. I like the little tanuki joke they do with turning leaves into money. I like the sound design girl getting swept into her own little world and getting sucked into Eizouken just because of her drive and obsession for sound design. I like the loose and fun animation, I love the colorful opening. I love the fact that Asakusa is implied to have what seems to be ADHD. Maybe I'm just projecting, but her hyper-focusing on what she loves and having trouble working at a consistent pace and getting distracted all the time is, very relatable. The fact that she has trouble putting her ideas forward and also has social awkwardness is also relatable. I believe she's what the youngins call a comfort character. A character you take comfort in. The character for taking comfort in. Cusco's poison. I love the fact that Eizouken's really focused on the creative process and has a lot of specific details about that. There's too much passion, there's not enough time, you have to cut corners sometimes there's last minute mess ups or creative conflicts. I'm part of Voice in Harmony if you didn't know, and lots of moments in Eizouken just hit home in that specific kind of way. That scene where Mizusaki and Kanamori clashed about being able to get something done on time happened with me and another member, and Mizusaki's spiteful declaration that she will get it done on time is exactly what happened. And for the record, I did get it done on time, so there. It's a show that makes me do the smiling and the laughing and the recommending. Watch Eizouken, easy breezy. Boku no tonari ni Ankoku Hakaishin ga imasu, or a destructive god sits next to me. You ever just see some silly anime clips in your YouTube recommended and watch them one after the next? You ever not able to actually commit to watching that anime? Yeah, here we are. Winding down for the night, just wanting to find some easy to find anime clips, I would find myself watching clips of this anime night after night. This is really that kind of anime that's perfect for that, honestly. I like the selection of seiyus, I like the way they draw this guy as a chibi, since it's a way I've often drawn chibis before. I like this dumb face the main character makes, I like chunis, and to be more specific, well, we all know Hatoful has zero hopes of ever being an anime, and my favorite character in Hatoful is a chuni, with an eye covered, edgy clothes, and voiced by Sakurai Takahiro. And this anime caters to that very specific thing. A chuni with an eye covered, edgy clothes, who's voiced by Sakurai Takahiro.
お前の戦う相手が誰であろうと、この俺がついていれば何も心配はない。なんせ世界はこの俺が掌握したからな。あれ
So basically I'm making the best of what I got here, okay? Let's just add Hatoful to the list of broken dreams and move on. Listeners. Just listeners. Alright, if you were to tell me Jin had any part in the writing, plot, characters, anything, I'd raise an eyebrow. He is one of the original creators, for the record, but I have yet to find exactly what he was in charge of besides the original concept and the music. I went into this thinking that it'd be the next Kage Pro, and you like that non-linear story that has so much mystery it practically invites you to ask questions and shift through information and theorize about what's going on? Well, this ain't that. It's very straightforward, like, mind-bogglingly straightforward. The guy bored but have passion for mecha, and girl magically appear and pilot mecha, but the mayor says no passion! And big monster appear in town like oh no, so the guy and the girl say give us back our passion! And then defeat the monster, and they go on journey to find the person that gave necklace to girl, but knockoff Team Rocket wanna cause chaos, and boom, that's the plot. The guy and the girl pilot mecha and wanna find legendary mecha man. It serves information up on a silver platter, and there's nothing to figure out or theorize about, really. The writing's really redundant. What, you want examples? In the first episode, the main guy's like, things suck, but there's something that gives my life meaning. Then a bit later, he's showing off a thing and says verbatim, this gives my life meaning. Second episode, the girl has guy's book and asks him about it. He can't see the book, but directs her to specific pages off the top of his head. And she goes, whoa, you know this book from memory, huh? And he's like, yep, I know this book from memory. The entire time I watched this, I just zoned out until something weird happened. I'd be falling asleep until someone blurts out some shit like, let's do it! All it says Jin is responsible for is some of the music and the original concept. And the original concept was between him and 2 other people anyway. For all we know, all Jin did was go, hey, music is cool, let's incorporate that, and that's it. I feel bad for ragging on this series so much since the creator of my literal favorite series of all time is behind this, but it'd feel dishonest to recommend this off of name alone. I barely enjoyed myself watching this except for some ridiculous scenes. So you know what? Let's forget everything and dance to that opening. Magia Record. I watched this with my older sibling because they were playing the app, and I was not very engaged. The friendship ending stairs part especially annoys me because Reina starts shitting on people for no reason and then gets all pissy and writes names on the friendship ending stairs which she knows can kill people? Hello? And yeah, I kinda just dropped it after that. Okay, so the original Madoka's appeal is that we didn't know the magic system, the characters didn't know the magic system, we didn't know anything along with the characters, and so we're learning this with them, and we're kind of growing with them in that sense. We already know a lot about what works with the system with Magia Record, and it just throws like a bunch of characters in your face and is like, care about them, and I don't care about them. I do not care about them. I mean, the show looks really pretty, but I don't care. Kakushigoto. This art style? A protag who's a lanky, glasses-wearing dude who stresses out over everything voiced by Hiroshi Kamiya? Is my vision failing me, or is this Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei 2 Electric Boogaloo? Well, it's from the same mangaka, but no it's not. This one's more wholesome and has more of an idea of where it's going. A single dad who draws questionable manga for a living has to handle raising his kid alone. He doesn't want her to know he draws manga, and also has to deal with his late wife's rich family questioning whether he can actually handle this or not. It has this charming Zetsubo Sensei feel where Kakushi and his manga squad have long winding conversations over oddly specific topics and make jokes about it. And that's the good shit. Not to say this is Zetsubo Sensei at all, I just like the similar feeling the conversations have. Also, this is not animated by Chef Studios, so it's more tame than whatever the fuck was going on in Zetsubo Sensei. Fruits Basket 2019, Season 2. Maybe it was dumb to call it 2019, cause now it's 2020. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not as invested as I was before. It might just be nostalgia speaking. Fruits Basket was my first manga and my first anime, but that was like the original one, and I never finished the manga. And so seeing the new parts of the manga get adapted into the anime was a brand new experience for me. And some parts I'm not exactly the fondest of. I don't really like the rooster guy altogether. I really don't like Rin. Her backstory's weird. I don't like how Hatsuharu and Uo are getting kind of just simmered down as characters into like this love struck kind of thing. I don't really like that. I mean, what happened to Hatsuharu's darker side? He kind of just simmered down completely. He's just very calm. I don't like it. I'm not too fond of the student council Yuki gets to be a part of, except for this guy. He's cool. I like the confrontation between Momiji and Akito, and I like the part where Momiji's sister wants to meet him again. I like Momiji. But I don't know, just something's weird. It might just be because this is new territory and I'm not used to this. But I'll tell you that it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's still Fruits Basket, and that's good. It still leaves warm fuzzy feelings in me. Also, don't even get me started on that Home Sweet Home opening. It's so good. It's on the level of the original Fruits Basket opening. Okay, you're my home, sweet home. It's so good. Oh my god, and this dramatic panning and the sunset lighting and the beautiful shadows and the camera angle and everything. Jibak Shonen Hanako-kun, or Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Well, shit, what do I even say? The art and presentation is amazing, and in case you somehow haven't noticed, I have a bit of a problem when it comes to Mitsuba. How could they make a character that I relate to so much and then make him suffer like that? Anyways, I wrote an analysis on Ko, I'm writing one on Mitsuba that's on hold for now, and others have analyzed Hanako and more of the characters. It's pretty exciting to see what'll happen next, even though I've already read ahead in the manga. My favorite parts in the series are pretty much anything with Mitsuba, and as someone who relates heavily to him, I have a little message. If you like Tsukasa and stand by his actions, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave before you get punted into the sun, please and thank you. Aggretsuko, Season 3. This season was a bit confusing at first. Like, where is this going? What's the problem? Because Season 1 and Season 2 had problem-solution setups. Retsuko's got rose-colored glasses. Who's this Anai guy? Gori and Washimi are fighting. That kind of thing. But with Season 3, it's an entire story with little pieces building up to an emotional conclusion. And hot damn that ending! I won't spoil it, but damn! And that one part, God, I was screaming, they put that in a Sanrio show? It gets so good at the end, so I'll just say, if you're invested in Retsuko and or Haida, there's a payoff. Shit's awesome. Kanojo, okari shimasu. Or, rent a girlfriend. Alright, let's settle this if anyone wants to know my thoughts on this anime. I don't like it. I mean, it looks pretty, it sounds pretty, it moves pretty, but I don't like it. I'm not one for these kind of harem series, but hey, lots of them at least have things going for them, like something's there thematically, so I can just kind of shrug my shoulders and go on. But what is going on here besides shallow, flirty, wishy-washy shit? Mr. Incel gets broken up with, then rents a girlfriend, shits on her for no good reason, and then has to pretend to date her because of their grandmothers. The ex doesn't like this and wants them to break up. Also, there's a girl that falls for him and he has to have her as a trial girlfriend even though she's fucking 16. Also, there's another girl that everyone's calling best girl, but she just seems like a shallow, shy girl stereotype. So what's poor Mr. Incel to do but to be wishy-washy with the girls while furiously shaking his soda can to them? But he's relatable, he's just like normal guys, stop hating on him. Do I care? Dude can't dedicate himself to the girl that obviously has feelings for him. I'm not invested in the main girl though, nor the 16-year-old, nor the shy girl. What's that? I'm missing one? Well, here's another surprise for you. My favorite character is the one that literally everyone shits on. That's right, it's Mami. Everyone else is super straightforward, but Mami seems to have something hidden, and that interests me. She's two-faced, and I want to know why. She really reminds me of Akane from Gridman, with the way she acts all bubbly in public only to be brooding when alone. The way they both talk when around others is the exact same, I swear.
さすがにゴモラはわかるよ。ゴモラのレイオニックバスター。ちょっとみんな空気重いよ。私ももういるし、終わったことじゃん。
Anyways, I don't plan to read the manga or finish the anime. It just doesn't grab my attention enough to finish it. I mean, I made a section about it in this video because my contrarian ass wanted to throw a different opinion into the mix of positive reception I've been seeing. But it's not like it's the shittiest thing out there. It's just... It's a show with girls for you to fawn over and a main character who is just as attracted to them as some fans are. And it is what it is, I guess. Fuck it. For the end of the video, let's just have a little anime awards. Hosted by me and a buddy of mine. Say hello.
Hey, this is Jockey for 1000 here. Kinda just barged into this award show just cause.
A little note is that we're only going to be including shows that we've each individually watched. So, if one of us hasn't seen a show that the other has, then, well, we each have our own lists. My favorite show, Hanako-kun, very fun to watch. Least favorite show, Listeners, very boring, barely even made it through. Favorite animation, Eizouken. Favorite art, Hanako-kun. Favorite characters, Kaguya-sama Season 2. Favorite opening, Eizouken and Fruits Basket and Listeners and Hanako's opening. I can't pick. Favorite ending, Kakushigoto's ending and Hanako-kun's ending. I can't pick. Jock, your turn.
Let's take a look at my favorite anime of 2020. Are you ready, guys? This is about to be the best one ever, guys. The best one. Ready? The best show, ReZero. It's pretty good. Worst show, Peter Grove. Fuck Peter Grove. Peter Grove's fucking garbage. Favorite animation, Fire Force Season 2. Holy fucking shit, that fucking art style. Favorite characters, favorite opening, da-dee-da-dee-doo. Favorite ending, da-dee-da-dee-doo. Alright guys, that's it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and bye.